I suspect the IRS has begun using AI. My name is Paul Vasquez with Tax Lab. You need to become an ethical millionaire. So, this is just me. I'm speculating that the IRS has begun using AI to help them flag inconsistencies in tax returns and any issues that might be easy to identify, but of course it's going to lack context. For example, let's say you send in an amended return because you forgot or you didn't get a 1099 that showed a withholding, right? A tax withholding. They may send you a letter saying, hey, we saw that you added an additional withholding. Where did you get that information from? Let us know. So in those cases, it may just be that the AI has flagged it saying, hey, they didn't send us any additional reporting information. So I would imagine that the AI is not yet linked into your ID.me data files. So there may be a block in between or a lack of ability for the AI to quite access your account with the IRS. So if you go on irs.gov and you can log into your taxpayer account, and there inside that, they're going to show all the documentation they've received about you and your under your social security number or tax ID. So 1099s, W-2s. The IRS is supposed to get a copy of those from the business or party that's transmitting that data to you. So when you get a 1099, when you get a W-2, a copy of that should already actually be in that file. That doesn't. Once again, we don't necessarily want the IRS to be the one determining tax liability without you first making your claim to what that liability is. That's kind of a due process issue, right? We don't want to give them more power just to make life a little bit easier, because once again, you're going to get issues like this. Now they're employing AI, in my opinion, and really, why wouldn't they? Right? If they're if they get cut at funding and they're always struggling with people to review all the millions and billions of tax returns that come in. I mean, think about that. How many U.S. taxpayers are there? And how many people do you think they would need to review every tax return if they did not employ technology? So I think if they haven't started using AI, I would imagine it's soon coming. And what that means for you is that there's going to be an uptick in correspondence that you're going to have from the IRS. It's real easy, right? The large language models are very easy to employ to get these letters out. And especially because a lot of their letters are very formulaic to begin with, right? All they're doing is updating some taxpayer data, but a lot of this is all forms that they have all previously created and that can easily be tweaked along the way. So there's going to be an uptick in that. I've seen it. I think we're going to see more of it. And if you haven't, well, it may be in the future that we get more correspondence from the IRS. So be aware and think about that. That where inconsistencies, to be nice about it, where inconsistencies in your data might have been easily overlooked in the past, it may now be less costly for the IRS to pursue those inconsistencies. Right? A great way to handle this, of course, is to have a professional on your side. If you want Tax Lab in your corner, helping you, making sure you're making the legal and ethical claims that you can on your tax return. Go to lab.tax, click on advisory services for your free 15-minute introductory phone call, and we'll see if our services are right for you. We use AI as well, but we're just using it mostly for communication, just so that way it takes us far less time to type a letter. And then we review that. We spend a lot of time trying to add context back in to that, but it is a new tool. We do use it. We have policies where we do not share user data like names or addresses or anything that identifies who we're talking about. It's just taxpayer 1, right, or taxpayer X, and most of the time it's just, hey, we've reviewed your file, and these are some additional documents we need. Right? There's nothing usually too worrisome in that that you wouldn't be concerned about in an email. And then if we need more secure methods, we have those as well for communication. So we do our best, but we are taking advantage of AI. Everybody is going to be taking advantage of AI. It's like trying to run a business without the internet, without a computer. It can be done, but you're missing out on the ability to do more, to help more people. And the IRS is going to do it too. But we're in this together. Let's see if we can't make sure that we're doing the right things, so that way if an AI misflags your behavior in taxes, that we've covered all our bases and it's easy to get the AI off your back. I wish you guys all the success.